So to start off this look, I already have my base down, I have my foundation, concealer, all of that. I'm just starting with the eyes, going in with this transition shade and just running it all through my crease with a fluffy blending brush. I'm pretty sure this one's from Sigma, and I just want to create a nice base for the other shadows that we're about to go in with. And then taking this shade, we're just going to do the same thing, run that through the crease with the same blending brush. When you layer the colours, it just creates a really nice gradient effect and a really great base for the darker shades later on. And then to deepen up the crease, I'm going to take the two darker shades and just kind of chop and change between them using the same blending brush that we've been using this whole time, because you know, you can use the same eyeshadow brush, there are no rules, whatever. But yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm keeping that lower in the crease, just because, you know, you want it to look really nice and smoky and not look like you've been punched in the face. And as you can see right now, I'm just mapping out where I want my kind of spider web to go on my face. I like to go in with the nude pencil, just because if you make any mistakes, it's super easy to then correct it. And then of course you want to go over that with a black pencil or black eyeliner, whatever you want to do. I first go in with a pencil, and then you'll see me going in with a liquid liner just over all of that. And I am just shading underneath my brow as well. I was kind of like making up as I was going along, so you'll see me just do a few like random bits. And yeah, here I am just using my NYX black liquid liner and going over the lines, because I just wanted them to stand out that little bit more. And this is pretty much, you know, the same process. I'm just going over the nude lines that we did earlier with my black pencil, and then again I'll go with the liquid liner. I do like drag it down towards the bottom half of my face, but later on I do decide to get rid of that. I was kind of just like chopping and changing between my NYX liquid liner and then my gel liner from Inglot with like a little eyeliner brush. And then after I've done that, I do go in with a little pencil brush from MAC and some black eyeshadow, just to sort of blend out the bottom parts of the lines, just to make it sort of more 3D, make it stand out a bit more. And to further blend that in, I'm just taking a little bit of those purple shades that we used in our crease with this little Coastal Scents brush, and just sort of like blending it even further and giving it a little bit of colour. Just a bit of continuity, you know, to the rest of our face. And this is the part when I decided I really didn't like the bottom half of my face. I just wanted to keep it a little bit cleaner, so I'm just getting rid of that, and I then go in with my foundation and concealer again. And just shading a little bit more like underneath the brow. There's a lot of like back and forth with this look. Just keep blending until it looks, you know, how you want it to look. And don't worry if you haven't been, you know, particularly neat with the lines. You can just go in like I am and clean everything up with a bit of foundation or concealer, whatever, you know, is the same as your skin tone, and just kind of make the lines look super sharp. Now I'm just going to go in and finish off the eyes. I'm going in with my Inglot gel liner and this Makeup Geek eyeliner brush, and I'm just drawing my wing. I did actually decide at this point just to drag it all the way up and make it into a kind of, I was thinking like a kind of spider leg. I don't know, I was just kind of literally making it up as I was going along, and was just kind of feeling this. Then I'm just taking that same gel liner and the same brush and very, very lightly drawing on the rest of the legs. I decided to make it look like they were kind of like popping out of the eye, but just do it really lightly at first, and then you can go and fill in afterwards. This bit is a little bit tedious, and you just need to, you know, take your time if you want it to be neat, but again, you can just go and clean it up afterwards. It's honestly not the end of the world if you mess up. And here I am just filling in the legs. You want to make sure that they look super dark, and then we will go in a minute and do a bit of shading as well, just to make them look more like 3D and more like they're kind of popping out of your head. Out of your eyes even, not your head. I'm chatting shit. And again, I'm just taking a little bit of concealer just to clean up the edges, make it look super sharp, and it just makes it easy, you know, if you do any mistakes you really don't have to worry, because you can just clean it up afterwards. Now I'm just going to draw a normal wing on the more like glam side of my face. I decided to do like one side kind of like nice and glam, and then the other side is the one with like the spider and stuff popping out. And I'm taking the same gel liner and brush and just running that through my waterline and kind of smudging it out underneath, and then obviously going in and blending that with some black eyeshadow as well. Here I'm just doing some shading with a bit of brown eyeshadow, just to make it look like there are shadows underneath the legs, to make them look a little bit more 3D and like popping out at you. Then to actually finally finish off the eyes, I'm just doing like a coat of mascara just to prep for the false lashes. And to make it look kind of creepy, I took a bit of white eyeliner and kind of drew little eyes on. And then very, very lightly shaded on some little pincers. Here I'm just using a mix of the same eyeshadows we used earlier and running that in the lower lash line. The falsies I'm going to go in with are the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes, just because they're so wispy and spidery and just beautiful. And obviously we can't forget lashes with any of these looks. We still have a glam side at the end of the day, and it kind of helps the spider look more wispy. Then I'm contouring, going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and the cooler tone contour shade on the kind of spider side of my face, and then I do take the warmer shade on the other side of my face, as you'll see in a minute. But on this side I am taking it down quite low because I do want it to look quite kind of scary and gaunt and a little bit kind of skinnier. And I also take it on my temples and like around where the spider web is. And now on this side of my face I am taking the warmer shade because I do want that to look, you know, really nice and glam and warm and just yummy. And obviously we've got to snatch that nose on one side. At this point I felt like the glam side just needed a little something, so I actually took my Violet Voss glitter adhesive and my Glitter Spectrum silver glitter and kind of put it where I would normally highlight, just to like be really over the top, and I don't know, I just love it. And I'm just popping some of that on the inner corner as well, because why the hell not? And obviously because glitter is not enough, we're going to go in with the Becca Opal highlight and my little fan brush and just highlight the middle of my face, glam side, spider side, any side, come on. And then adding a bit of Robotic blush from NARS on the glam side. To finish off the lips, I'm just taking a black eyeliner to line them, and I'm kind of shading in the sides as well because I want to create a nice kind of ombre gradient look on the lips. Then I'm taking this beautiful shade by Ofra and Manny MUA, and it's the colour Hypno, and it's really nice kind of like berry shade, and it just looks really nice mixed in with the black to create this like really cool ombre effect. And I thought it just went with the whole look, to be honest. But no, we are not done there. I'm actually adding some of that same glitter to my lips because, I don't know, I just felt like it, and it actually turned out really nice. I didn't go too, well, so I didn't go too overboard with it. Then you got to spray the face with a bit of setting spray. I'm just taking MAC Fix Plus, and then just because I'm a psycho, I wanted to go in and deepen up the crease a little bit with a bit of black eyeshadow. And that is it, guys. That's the end of the tutorial, and that's the end of my Halloween looks. Happy Halloween to everyone. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure that you like it and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Bye guys.